Hey there, guys. I'm going to record a run on the failed experiment. He's the final boss of Dark Visions 31 on the JP server. And as I mentioned before, you need to rank 3,000 or higher by the time this Dark Visions is over if you want to qualify for Dark Abyss to get the free copy of Phoenix Hyoh. So here's the party we're going to use. Let's give it a go and knock it out. So it's a beast, weak to nothing, and I'll talk about what he does turn by turn as we go through this. So to start off, Cecil will do the Red Wings field. Then we're going to go ahead and shift Diosius. He's using a bunch of auto buffing in the base form. I'll show you at the end. And he's going to use his LB to stack it up. Sephiroth is going to Calamity Border on turn 1. We're going to summon Golem on turn 1 with Hawkeye for the physical mitigation. We're going to use the LB of Nicole for LB buff, stat buff, that's kind of it. Dark Rain is going to use his new cooldown for modifier boost and then just put up 5 stack Mirage for himself. Cecil will shift and do mitigation, magic cover, and we're going to break the boss's attack and magic. Now on turn 1, the boss is going to do 2 AoE physicals as well as an AoE magic attack that is either fire, ice, lightning, or earth. So you want resistance to everything if you're not using a magic tank. If you are, only your tank needs resist. We're not omni covering and we are not full miraging. So Dark Rain did 5 stack Mirage. Cecil, Nicole, Hawkeye, and base form Sephiroth are all full evasion in their current form, and Diosius has 1 stack of Mirage from the Oracle's Codex. So he's going to get hit 1 time, but he's going to have 50 general mit from Cecil, 70 physical mit from Golem, and 350 stat buff from Nicole, and the boss is broken. So long story short, Diosius will take very minimal damage on turn 1. He took 900 damage, not a problem. And Cecil covers the magic. There we go. Okay, turn 2, once again, is going to be 2 more AoE physicals as well as another magic attack. The ball is also imperiled. So now we've got a fire imperil, but Cecil is still immune even after resist. So we're going to go ahead and stack up Diosius yet again. We're going to shift Sephiroth and stack him up as well. Alright, Hawkeye will once again cast Golem because, again, now we're not evading Sephiroth, we're not evading Diosius, and neither of them have any Mirage anymore. We're going to use Dark Rain to stop immunity from Lakshmi. We're going to need that next turn. And then Cecil will do his LB. That's going to raise our general mitigation to 75%. And we're going to do the Imperil spell from Nicole to imperil all elements. So 2 more AoE physicals, but now we have lots of mitigation, so we're going to be totally fine. Yeah. So there's all the damage we're going to take. Well, actually we're taking damage again next turn too, so ignore that. Now this upcoming turn is an AoE fixed non-elemental attack. So we're going to use Cecil's Omni cover to cover fixed damage and take basically no damage from that. We're going to use Dark Rain to get ready for next turn. So we're going to quad. We're going to use his big cooldown, his 150 amplify, and double stack his focus. Sephiroth will use his cooldowns, including his 150 amplify. Diosius is going to do his 150 amplify. Hawkeye is going to do an 88 break on the boss, mostly for the spirit break for Rain. And Nicole will do Beast Killer of 100%, which is the reason he's on the party. Our only Beast Killer source. Okay, some AoE fixed damage on Cecil. He's a boss, takes nothing, totally fine. Now it's time to kill the guy. So we're going to use Diosius's LB. We're going to use Sephiroth's shifted LB. We're going to use Dark Rain's SLB. We're going to go to the base form with Cecil, and we're going to triple Absolute Mirror of Equity. Hawkeye will dual wield Lid and Jake's STMR, and so will Nicole. So we're going to send Nicole and Hawkeye first, then we're going to send everyone else, and we're going to hope for a good score. So send these, wait, send the rest, and fingers crossed. Looking for a high number. So I did 10.6 on an earlier run, and on a test run, and now I'm recording it, so hopefully we do better than 10.6. 10.8, that's fine. I could play variants, and I might play variants a little later, but like I said, this Dark Visions is over on November 6th. We've got 2 weeks remaining, basically. Yeah, new high score. So 2 weeks remaining, basically, and I'm going to wait until November 1st to see the brand new unit before we go and rock it out. So that was definitely a high variance roll on Rain, 3.8. Sephiroth has done as high as 4.1 before. Diosius usually hovers around 3.2, 3.4 because he's only EX2, unlike Rain and Sephiroth. So yeah, that was definitely a bad Sephiroth roll. We could have gone, he's gone as high as 4.1. It feels bad, man. But still, that was a new high score for me. We're now ranked 95. And all I need is top 3K. So I'm fairly certain by the end of the event, I'm not going to lose 3,000 ranks. I think I'll still be in the top 3,000. That said, it's pretty early. We've still got 2 weeks remaining. So hopefully I can hold my rank until then. And if I decide to go back and like heavily readjust my team, I'll go ahead and record that. I might run a few more. No, I'm not going to run more variants. Okay, so that team can go higher. It depends on variants. Let's go ahead and show the gear of the team that we currently use. I might just run it a few more times just to get a variance. I should have done that and edited the video. It's too late at this point. Whatever. So here's the party. So we're on a dark party slot. The enemy is a beast. Base form, Diosius is using Oracle's Codex for auto mirage. Some auto buffing. This is not important. We're actually doing regular buffs, so forget those. And if you don't have Oracle's Codex, you can use Minir's TMR, the antique clothing. You would have to give him equipped clothing, which is the materia, and then use Minor's TMR, and that'll give him auto mirage on turn 1. That being said, you don't even need mirage because we only took like a total of 2,500 total damage. He could have gotten hit twice on turn 1; it wouldn't have mattered. Anyway, shift form is his. He is the leader, by the way, for the leader skill. So shift form is double hand greatsword build. Here we go, maxed on everything against beast using the Fina card or the Cog card. Maxed and maxed. There we go. Dark Cecil in the base form is 11,500 attack power, double hand greatsword build. We're getting greatsword in peril from Diosius. Chain cap up. He did absolutely trash tier damage, so it's almost irrelevant, but every little bit helps. And there it is. Shift form is the important thing. Now he puts up the 100% damage, 100% LB damage field just for being on the party. He's full evasion. He's got high fire, light, lightning, ice, and earth resist. Can't talk. High spirit and full evasion. I already said that. And there we go. And he tanks the magic stuff. He tanks the fixed damage. He puts up the LB field, and he support chains with Diosius. Dark Rain in the base form is double hand build, 12,800 magic. Now I do know the double hand cap was raised in JP, or the dual wield cap was raised to 400%, and with his dual wield build, he can actually go as high as 16,000 magic. That being said, based on my calculations, double hand is still like 3% more damage. So double hand is where it's at. And as you saw, he did the most damage on the entire party, even with a weaker spirit break. So yes, double hand is still really good on Dark Rain, even though they quote-unquote fixed true dual wield, but they didn't really. So here's the build. We've got maxed on everything, focus, etc. Maxed beast and maxed LB damage. He's got a spear, and there it is. And he does 5-stack mirage for himself to not take damage. Nicole is dual wielding all 8 elements. We're getting 7 elements from that. We're getting dark from this, and he's using Lin Jake's STMR for the graviton cannon frames. And yeah, anyway, you get the idea. So he does that. He's full evasion in both forms. Got a little bit of Esperfill, and he does his LB, which is 350 stats and 250 LB damage. He also has a 100% Beast Killer, which is the main reason we're bringing him. I don't have Return Axstar, who could give us a 160 Beast Killer. Don't have him. If I did, my score would be better. Hawkeye, basically the same thing. He's dual wielding evasion, dual wielding all 8 elements. Lin Jake's STMR, a lot of Esperfill, and he breaks, he imperils Dark by 160, and he breaks defense by 89 and spirit by 88. And then Sephiroth, base form, full evasion for turn 1, calamity border for turn 1. There we go. And then shift form, 14,000 attack power, LB damage versus beast, and he is maxed on everything. Okay. So I'll play variants a little bit more, and then I will wait until November 1st to see if a new unit will change my team. Hopefully I don't lose 2,905 ranks by the end of the event, and I get qualified for Dark Vision's Abyss which will get me a Phoenix Hyoh, a brand new free Neo Vision unit, who is supposedly going to be probably good because you got to qualify really high to get him. 3,000 is not that high. We'll see how it goes. See you next time.